Hello everybody and welcome into the Yellowstone Yams Dynasty here on College Football 25. We are back for the kickoff of year 5. We're here in week 0. We finished recruiting. We are ready to sim to the next week and get this season started. If you missed the offseason, it is worth watching as the Yams are now in the Big 12 as we get an update on all of our different recruits. We already went through all the preseason recruiting, which is pretty much the biggest part of it. Let's just go ahead and check in. We don't have any hours, and I don't know if going and adding visits makes any sense for a lot of these guys. Because our next visit would be week 2, so I could just schedule it next week, right? So rather get the max points right now and kind of jump ahead on some of these players. But we got a running back, couple of wide receivers. This is a good linebacker, and then a bunch of offensive, defensive linemen. And that's kind of it. Not the greatest recruiting class, of course. We do have recruiting rules in the description, but that's what we're rocking with. But coming into this season, the Yams are now in the Big 12. We're number 14 preseason. Remember, last year we went to the college football playoff. And this is what our schedule is going to look like. We are still going to play Nevada as they were our best rival in the Mountain West. Then we jump into Big 12 play. We are still playing Boise State, our other big rival. And now that we're in the Big 12, we only get 3 non-conference games. And so what are we going to use the last one on? Colorado State. So it didn't give me my South Carolina one that I asked for. Interestingly enough, at least it gave me Nevada and it gave me Boise, but I put South Carolina here and it wouldn't give it to me. So I guess we're playing Colorado State again, another kind of a recruiting game. And with the big jump in our schedule, you know what? I'm all for playing them again. Why not? So not a big deal. We don't get South Carolina. We probably would have gotten creamed anyways. If we look at the conference standings, looks like we are projected to finish last, or that's alphabetical order. I guess I missed the Outlook screen because we already had some week 0 games happen. So without further ado, though, let's get back into the AM series. Year 5's been on a bit of a hiatus. I do want to try and get through a couple more seasons here before we go ahead and finish this out. The Yams will be back in College Football 26, and I'll be debuting a new team builder as well. But here's a look at the roster for the Yams if you missed it. Just quickly, we got Crumpler, he's the starter. Running back is Antwine yet again. We still got Stan Reisner. New wide receivers, Jaquez Webb, Eric McGinnis, and J.C. England. You'll see Coxie and Soliday, a new guy. Henderson and Dallas are our tight ends. Left tackle is Hester. Left guard is Folan. Center is Jamerson. The right guard is Miranda. And the right tackle is Exum. I believe Exum is the only new starter this season. On defense, you got Kohler, the sophomore, on one edge. On the other, Sterling Hare, starter again from last year. Quincy Neighbors returns in the middle, and Jerry Fry will be the second in line. Linebacker Javier Rahman makes his return. In the middle, you got Bryce Slack, who had a breakout year last year, and Lissy Moore, who I actually think it's going to end up being Reinbold. I don't know who, so one of those two will be playing there. At corner, you got Timmy Oki. He is now the number 1 corner for us. We got Theo Morton, and then a bunch of freshmen. And then we got Antonio Dobbs in the transfer portal. He'll be in the slot. So watch out for Spillman and Goldstein, though. They will get playing time this season. Tyrone Kinney returns as a starter. Eakin is the backup. And on the other side, Eckert will be the starter, and McGarry will be the backup as well. Our kicker will be Aviles again. And our punter will be new, Alfonso Lamp. So now let's go take a look at Nevada, a team that we have played plenty of times. A lot of history here, a very organic rivalry brewing. They are about the same overall. Anthony Wolter is their quarterback. Running back is Siavi, so it looks like that they moved on from a couple of guys that have burnt us. And Scales, Page is back, though. This guy always burns us. Tight end Barlow, so a new tight end. Offensive line, a couple 80, a 90 in there, 77. Hopefully we can get him off the edge a little bit. On defense, Tally's an 87, Gilliam. So they are still in the Mountain West, so I expect them to run it down there. Linebackers are pretty weak, so we might be able to exploit the linebackers. But got to remember, I haven't played this game in a couple of weeks because of the SFA postseason and the offseason, so I've been incredibly busy. So hopefully I remember how to play. I wouldn't pay attention too much to that ranking. Yes, most of our starters are back, and yes, we're in a new conference, and yes, we've added some depth, but I think it's a completely different animal this season, but we'll see what happens here. As always, kind of to kick off the season, I like to just do kind of the basic uniforms, you know. Got to reintroduce everybody to the Yams and what they are about. Of course, got to get the black and primary cleats. And here we go. Season 5 is underway. Very excited. Let's get her going. Nevada and Yellowstone, baby. So here we go, the return to Geyser Field. It looks like it's a bit overcast today, and it is raining to kick off the season as the Yams will start out on defense. So here comes Nevada. They'll get the ball first. We have faced this team 3 straight years in the Mountain West Championship. They won 2. We won last season. Both teams have been to the playoff in one of the last 2 years as well. So here we go, back on defense. We got the 3-3-5. It looks like Hare and Kohler are switching sides. I'm okay with that. As first play, they attack Theo Morton, and he can't make the tackle. We are weak at the corners. Remember, in the offseason, we blew it with a 4-star cornerback in the portal. We got a great place to play a quick throw, and that's Page, of course, as he's working on Eckert, the safety. So we got to count on this defense. So, yeah, Reinbold is starting here. McGarry is in. So we bring a blitz. They pick it up. He throws it and boxes us out. A little bit of offensive pass interference, I think, right there, but we'll let them take it. So great start so far for the Wolfpack. Just dinking and dunking it down the field. Love that we are back here. And down he goes. We get to him, and that is Reinbold, the new starter. He's gotten some great progression, and now he's taken over that, I want to say, base left outside linebacker role. And look at the movement. He finally gets there. Great job. All right, so now we can play a little bit off here on 3rd and 9. Don't want to give up, of course, a big run or anything. Let's contain this quarterback. So Quincy Neighbors, the defensive tackle. Can he get to him? He's getting double teamed. He escapes, and they bring him down. So first drive of the season, the defense gets off the field. Let's go, baby. Picking up where we left off in the regular season. Hannon can't do anything with it. Here comes the offense. Tevin Crumpler, year 2 as the starter. Very up and very down. First season, of course, 13-1. Nothing to be complaining about, but he had injury troubles. 2 new starting wide receivers, though. Jaquez Webb and Eric McGinnis. So we'll see what they can do for us here. Is instant pressure to start the day. Crumpler's first play, he'll, of course, take the hit. Something we don't want to see. Now, this season, we do have a backup quarterback that can play a little bit. So it's not the worst thing in the world if our backup has to come in. As J.C. England gets his first catch of the season. The best returning starter for us, of course, as Demetrius Antoine gets the first carry. I thought he was going to lose his starting job to Jaquez Webb, but it turns out Webb's much more of a pass catcher than a running back. As we're hit as we throw, and it will be a 3rd and long. You gotta remember, of course, the best position group on our team is the offensive line, but we do have some good edge rushers. So 3rd and 13. Can Antoine do something here for us? He has to outrun the safety. Can he get around him? No, he can't. So the first drive of the season for the Yams ends in a punt. As we'll see Alfonso Lamp for the first time this season. Brand new kicker as Spielman will get out there and fair catch. All right, so 2 drives, 2 punts in this rivalry game. Nevada Yellowstone as they hand it off. Bad angle from Slack. He's able to help bring him down. McGarry's number 11, new strong safety. Helps us out in the 3-3-5. Another bad angle for Slack. Of course, if we're ever gonna have a good defense, he has to show up. He has to make those stops. So, threatening across the 50 for the first time today. Dumps that off, and a hit knocks it away. That's Eckert. Come on, Yams. 2nd and 10, man in motion. They'll throw it out quickly. Can we get there? Nice tackle in space. It's Reinbolt. So 3rd and 7. And the Yams get off the field. Delayed give here. Can we bring him down? No, it's an easy first down. Right to the running back. Hate to see that. The draw hits us. 1st and 10. Wolfpack looks like they might get in scoring position here. They got 3 running backs on the field now. Split backs here for Walter. Motion. They'll fake the handoff. He'll take off here. Nice tackle. Oh, I thought the ball was on the ground for a second. All right, we'll take that. 3rd and 6. Stacking the box. And the Yams get off the field here. Just inside the 35. Once again, we can't do anything here on the pass rush. He has all the time in the world. That'll be an easy first down. You got to get pressure with 3 if you're going to hope to get off the field on 3rd down. Nasty work. Back to the split backs. First quarter dripping away here in the rain. Another motion man, another handoff. This time we bring him down. It's Javier Rahman. And you notice that Big 12 patch, folks. We are in the big leagues now, baby. Another handoff. Oh, a massive hole. He got past both the running backs. Okie slips him down. So we got to make a change. We got to get the big fatties in there. We got to get Jerry Fry, who's entering the SFA this year, along with Javier Rahman and Stan Reisner. I think moving forward, our reward players will come from the Yams and other team builder series. 2nd and 12. We're kind of begging them to throw it on us here. They haven't really. This time they do, and that's going to be close to a first. They'll mark him as a first. I don't know about that. So now we got the goal line formation. Great drive so far for Nevada. Can they punch it in? The snap, the handoff, the block, touchdown, Wolfpack. They take the lead here at a Geyser Field. These rivalry games, man, you never know what's going to happen. A great second drive here for Nevada. So not a good start for the Yams. 13 plays, 76 yards, primarily doing it on the ground. Nevada trying to destroy our addition to the Big 12 celebration here. We hung the college football playoff participation banner here today. They're trying to ruin that as well. These guys are meanies. Get a run here, and Demetrius Antoine gets about 5. I think I want to focus on the run today. I mean, we do have a dominant offensive line, and when you give me this kind of a look, only 4 linemen, we got to test you up the gut. Antoine's got to get that first, and he does. He runs over one and gets the first down. We got to play very smart. Here we go. Another 3 yards for Antoine. Maybe can we do a little PA boot? This might kind of ruin the drive. This kind of thing always kind of messes up the drive. As there he is, BJ Henderson brings it in. A beautiful throw there from Tevin Crumpler. We'll let the first quarter come to an end. So at the end of the first quarter here in year 5, Nevada has the 7-0 lead, but the Yams are driving. Hadn't had many plays so far. But we're starting to heat up, starting to lock it in, starting to find the groove here for the Yams. We're balling here. Come on, boys. As there goes Antoine, another 4 yards. So yet to see Crumpler attack this defense, see if he tries it here. There's Eric McGinnis, the new freshman receiver, wearing number 19, Jaquez Webb on the other side. And a great start. Great route running. All 3 of our top receivers are all pretty much kind of the same archetype. About 6'1", 6'2", more of a route runner, possession guy. So we'll see if anybody can kind of stand out. Coxey, our number 4 receiver, of course, is kind of the big man. So there's Eric McGinnis, his second catch. He's finding room. Great start to the drive here for McGinnis. Yams are threatening the red zone now. We gotta throw this away as they blitz us here. Nobody was open. So 2nd and 10 option here. And another quick blitz. Ay, 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 the blitz is killing us here. Just a free rusher off the edge. Not sure what we're trying to do here. Looks like they're doing it again. Got to dump it short to Coxey, and Coxey can't get there. All right, so a first big decision of the season. 4th and 2. I want to look at it at least. Oh, man, Stan Reisner, his first carry of the year. Setting the bar. The split T. The Yams against theirs. And the Yams convert, baby! Stan Reisner on your dome. On your dome and in your home, the drive continues. Michigan State fans, that's the kind of dominant player you're going to get. As now Tevin Crumpler, he has to escape. He does. He gets to the edge, and he cuts inside the 5. You know what that means, baby. Stan the man. Handoff, Reisner, up the gut. Oh, he's short. Do it again. Do it again. The split T. 3rd and 1. Reisner, touchdown, Yams! On your dome and in your home. Welcome to the Big 12, baby. Woo! Tie game. nothing better than a Stan Reisner tutty. Cannot wait to see those in the SFA. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Got to build some confidence. That was a great drive for the Yams. Remember, this is a Yams team that went undefeated last year and then just got embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed by South Carolina. So here we go, 7-7 now. Can the defense get off the field? Broken tackle, don't want to let him get out there. Kinney saves a touchdown. The quick slant almost cooked us. They're targeting Theo Morton over there. It's our slot freshman last season, and now they hand it off. Kind of dominating us here early on, not gonna lie. Let's see if Jerry Fry can help us out here. Handoff up the middle again. He angles out. He gets through. We give chase. It's a big gain. Eckert brings him down. Not a good look in the run defense here today. The Yams are not playing very well here. That's all right. Come on, we blitz them. Oh, once again, they attack Theo Morton, man. The disrespect. So a quick drive here, looking to take the lead, and that is somehow caught. On your dome and in your home, the defense needs to stand up. Gets through, and he's laying over everybody, but they don't give him the touchdown. All right, here we go. Massive play here for the Yams. Already an injury for Sterling Hare. Can we somehow, some way, find a way? The handoff, we get him. Bryce Slack stands on his head, will stop them for 3. So a 20-yard attempt here. Little to the left, could be a tough kick, and he missed it. Big stupid idiots. Looking like a UTSA kicker out there. So wide left completely throws off all of their momentum. We'll start here at the 20. Yams come out in the full house. My favorite plays of all time for a big reason. There goes Hannon down the sideline. Can he beat him? He goes inside. What a gain for Matthew Hannon. He was explosive last season in this role, and his first touch of this year goes for 50+. Incredible blocking there. Now over the middle here. Coxey makes a catch. He gets a couple. All right, the Yams are starting to feel it. We still have not seen Jaquest Webb make a catch here. As Crumpler has to escape. He has eyes. Oh, baby, lower that shoulder. Ball's on the ground. No! In the rain, Crumpler, you gotta slide. So the first turnover of the season goes to Nevada. A fumble at the 6 for Tevin Crumpler. I'm sick. He throws that over the middle, almost picked. What is happening? A missed 20-yarder into a fumble at the 6? No way. So 2nd and 10 now, unfortunately. Oh, it's a screen. We got him! We got the safety! And who else but Jerry Fry? You'll be seeing him do that in a Fresno State uniform here soon. Jerry Fry. Normally he picks off the screens, but here he gets the safety. What a start. What a start to the season for Jerry Fry, who is the #1 Bear Cave Reward player. On your dome and in your home. So the Yams get the ball back. We'll see if Tevin Crumpler can hang on to it this time. And we got him. There it is. Jaquez Webb, his first catch of his career. The 4-star freshman. Bit of a tough catch. He brings it in. Already taking a couple of hits here for our boy. And that's another one for Crumpler. That one's going to really kill the drive now. 2nd and 18, about a minute left here. You just don't want to go too crazy. Caught by Coxie. Can he get a block? No, he cannot. So we'll let the clock run a little bit. We'll try and pick it up, but I'm okay going to the break with the lead after the shenanigans that's been happening here tonight. So we'll probably run this down. Come on, come on, Jaquez. Oh, it's intercepted. I never even saw him. So Crumpler already 2 turnovers in this first half. That one's a throwaway. I was trying to layer it over the linebacker on the comeback route. It looked beautiful. Oh, Quincy Neighbors almost. You got to be Jerry Fry levels to get that one. 29 seconds now. They yam that one deep, and they'll call a timeout. All right, so they get it. "24 seconds now. Can we get through? I don't... Oh, my God, dude. They're going to take the lead, aren't they? Shame. So 19 seconds, 1 timeout left. We got to stand on our head here. We'll just dump that off. And they called their last timeout. Okay, so we have a chance here. Just don't give up a touchdown, of course. We'll put Sterling Hare in the spy. Come on, Quincy. Come on, Quincy, do something. Quincy, please. Please, get him, get him, get him. Oh, if he would have ran, then we would have stopped him. So they'll kick the field goal here. It's going to be 40 yards from right hash. So the Yams turnover will probably cost them the lead here, as it's 10-9. So 2 turnovers in the first half for the Yams is the story. See if Hannon can return this one. All right, so that it is, 10-9. Yams will get the ball, but that unnecessary turnover there at the end cost us 3 points. Very weird half of football here to kick off year 5. We wouldn't have it any other way. Not really happy with our run defense or our pass defense so far, but I am liking the offense. Like the ebb and flow of it. See if we can run a little bit more here. So Geyser Field is packed. Hannon, another chance to return it. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown last season. Gets it 23 here. All right. So how will we start this day? Come on, we've got to start with a win against our rival, right? Oh my God, another sack instantly. I'm sure Crumpler's already completely... All right, Coxie, come on. Get up there. There you go, Coxie. Nice job. Gets most of it back. Come on. 3rd and 3. See if we can get it to McGinnis here. Yes, we do. We get a block. There we go. Another big play. We're having to go a bit shorter passing to start it because we're getting instant pressure on us, unfortunately. Just got to throw that away, and a late hit that they will not call, of course. Bunch of haters. I think I got to run the level. And that is just a weird play, a little warp play. So we're already in a 3rd and 10. I feel like I can't run the ball. I'm not getting any looks here. Not the best start to a ball game I've ever had, as it's going to be a sack. That ends the drive. Shameful. That's alright, it's only a 1-point game, so we don't want to get too... You know what I mean? We don't want to get too scrambled eggs in this. We just want to play our game. Hope the defense can come up with a stop. Quick throw there, and somehow gets around everybody. Okay, QB keeper here. How about you fumble this time? Second and 5. Really need to generate a negative play here. Hand off, and a big hole again. It just, nobody can get off a block. Go back to the 3-3-5, get a bit more speed out there at linebacker. Handoff. Neighbors gets him. You gotta attack that quicker there, Morton. You've got to be better. That was a floaty. You've got to make a play on that. Forcing completion, something, man. You're just driving all over us here. Nice play by Kohler. Second and 5. Can defense hold here? All right, they do, at least for a second. All right, 4th down. So we'll see, do they kick the field goal? Looks like they will. So to put them up 4, 13-9, this is a bit deeper of one. I think the 51-yarder, and it's good. All right, now down 4, we need a touchdown. Only had one touchdown drive today. Had another one that felt like it was touchdown worthy, but fumbled at the 6, of course. I keep saying I want to run the ball. At some point, you actually got to nut up and do it, right? Didn't do it the entire last drive. Why? I don't know why I don't listen to myself. I should just do it. You know, they're stacking the box, but we have a good offensive line. We've got to be two-dimensional here this season. We gotta trust the offense. At least that's what I try telling myself. Trust the boys to make a catch, and they don't. Do I go for it? I think so. I think you go for it here. We know Coxie makes these plays, and he gets the first. That's huge. We are definitely not a team that's scared to go for it on 4th down. course, we do prefer to get it in 3, but we'll take it. Nice catch there by McGinnis. He drops the easy one, gets that one, of course. Got to use these 2 tight end sets more. Rashad Dallas is a very good player. Nice pulling guard there, gets us the first. So I know I always want to go for the yam, want to go for that big play, but sometimes it's just not there, Slime. Sometimes you got to go for these type of plays. That's one of my favorite plays in the playbook. And that is dropped by McGinnis. Would have been a tough catch. Felt like he had a chance there. There goes Crumpler. Slide. Let's go. Love when Crumpler's able to use his legs and not blow up the game with a fumble or anything. As Hannon checks in, as he sticks the foot in the ground, accelerates, gets 5. Do it again. Now they're stacking the box, so we'll run the same play. Why not? Oh, I'd rather you not mess with my camera angle, but okay. Got an injury out of it, I guess. 3rd and 5. Like, might be a J.C. England type of a play. We'll see. And he drops it. J.C., my bro. Gotta catch that. Alright, well, we kicked the field goal with the Velas, and he drills it. Beautiful kick. We're back within 1, so not exactly what you like to see, but keeping pace. No matter the result of this drive, it's still a 1-score game. Trust the process, trust our defense here in this rivalry game in the rain, where points are at a premium. 3rd quarter coming to an end. Please help us. Slimes. Let's go, Javier Rahman in the backfield, baby. Oh, they ran it. Completely faking me out there. All right, 3rd and 9. Let's get off the field here. Come on. No, no, no! Of course they hit us over the top the one time. I didn't even press or anything crazy. Come on, man. So last play of the 3rd quarter. They won't get it off. So the Wolfpack will take a 1-point lead into the 4th quarter. Both added a field goal there. Not pleased. Not pleased with our team today. It's alright. Can we escape with a victory? You look at the schedule, you feel like this is the winnable one on the schedule. As Jerry Fry brings him down, he gets the sack, his 2nd of the day. Jerry motherfucking Fry. Alright, come on, defense. Start to bolster up. Oh, Jerry Fry, yo, he had him. He's still bringing him down, but a bit slow there, Sir Jerry. Got to be a bit quicker on that one, Slime. Alright, well, I'm selling out right now. If this is a throw, we're cooked. Selling out for the run, and I do, and we bring him down. Alright. So this one's tough. 51 from left hash. He already missed one today. Can he miss another? Kick is up, and it's left! So the 2nd miss on the day keeps the Yams within 1, and we get great field position. What a stop from the defense. Something you love to see there. Oh, brother, do I do this? No! Oh! We got hit as we threw. We were testing the yam. That would have been diabolical had they picked that off. That would have been so unfair. Would have never played again. Okay, I totally slide. Why are we letting Tevin Crumpler take absolute smokes? Oh, this is a long three. All right, Stan, you're getting it twice. Oh, look at the push. We only need it once, baby. Stan, the man, elite in short yardage situations. All right, 4 and some change left. Down by 1. Desperation time for the Yams. Quarterback, of course, already hurts. We could put in the freshman here. I did enjoy him when I was playing in practice, but of course that's practice. It's not the real thing. We'll get this out to Reisner, and that just did not work. Reisner wanted no part of getting the ball. Oh, that's so funny. Bro, it's just like calling me. Please, Webb, get off the line. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, dude. That's so unfair, dude. That's pass interference 1,000,000 times out of 100. I don't know if you saw how he just like jumped back. Stupid, man. Stupid. Get there. Oh my god. So they get the ball back up by 1. Very unfortunate here. 3 turnovers for the Yams. If we lose because of that, it's just like, what are you going to do, you know? Game's just disrespecting us at that point. I will say, though, we can't stop anything either, so not like we really deserve this game. We have 12 points. So now we got to figure out how to get the ball back. Got bailed out a couple of times here, and now they yam it deep right on our dome, and Theo Morton gets absolutely smoked. Touchdown, Nevada. Are we really starting out Season 5 with a loss to fucking Nevada? Hello to the Big 12 by getting destroyed by our fucking former Achilles heel. This is supposed to be a Slyman in reverse. But 3 fucking turnovers from Tevin Crumpler. We might get cooked on this one, folks. It's a shame. We're down 8. We still got time. We got to make a play here. Let's try to return with McGinnis, see if he has any aura here. He does not. So what do you even call? Like, what do we even do here? Nobody open. Tevin Crumpler can't move. Oh my god. Just terrible. Dude is absolutely cooked right now. Can already start warming up the bus here. Come on, please. Bro, how is that picked? I hate this game, man. 4th turnover here for the Yams to start Season 5. Nevada killing us once again. I hate Nevada. Another big play. Okie getting smoked this time. It's just, what are we doing, man? The wheels are falling off here for the Yams at Geyser Field. The Big 12 looking if they can reject our addition. Tevin Crumpler, your booty cheeks. Can we force a turnover or something? We need to, like, force some kind of a turnover here. Can we force the turnover to save the day? Jerry Fry. All right, so if we want a chance at winning this game, he has to miss this. And he doesn't. We're not going to get bailed out for a third missed kick. All right, so now what is it? Down 11 here? We've just completely let the wagon fall apart. So we gotta somehow find a big play. Oh my god, where did that guy even come from? Let me put in, since we're already cooked, let me put in the backup. Put in the freshman Gillisley. We're not redshirting him. See if he can generate something. Number 1. He has a bigger arm, technically. And another interception. His first career pass is picked off. And that will do it for week 1 of the Yams. We just got an absolute face fucking from Nevada. (23-12). Not a great way. Not really excited about these receivers. Jaquez Webb, big disappointment today. Eric McGinnis had some moments. Offensive line is greatly rated, but still ass. Defense can't stop anything. This might be a long season for the Yams. So that will do it for week 1. Nevada gets the big time upset on the road. We will play them every year as they continue to ignite this rivalry. As they piss me off yet again. I hate Nevada. I hate Nevada. Alright, so let's look at the stats. It was close till the very end, and then it just fell off the bus as we just threw 4 interceptions, 3 in that final quarter. Tevin Crumpler, 14 of 29, 135, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Incredible. Running the ball, I mean, Antwine, 11 carries, 38 yards. Wasn't all that. Coxie had the most catches. J.C. England goes 2 for 14. Yeesh. Defense, you can't get too mad at defense. I mean, only giving up 15 or 23 points when there's 5 turnovers isn't all that bad. A lot of TFLs. We did have 3 total sacks. No turnovers, though. 2 pass deflections, no fumbles. And that is going to be it for the Yams. So let's return to the hub and see what we got. So that will do it. We will advance the week here from week 1 to week 2. See if we get any recruiting update or anything. So a lot of top 5s. We'll take that. Javier Rahman, Big 12 Player of the Week. Let's go. As we drop to number 22 in the nation, we take on Baylor next. They are 0-2 to start the year. Let's take a look at our Players of the Week. 13 tackles, couple of TFLs for Rahman. Quick look at the Heisman race here early on in the year. LaWayne McCoy. And then finally, we'll take a look at the recruiting. So this guy, we're well ahead. Same here, same here. So we're just going to keep maxing the points. None of these guys are in any danger, I would say. So just until something changes, right? Well, these are the guys we want. So that's what we're going to do. So tough start to the season. Tough way to introduce ourselves to the Big 12. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.